Hey y'all, Michelle Raza here with the Finding Yourself Book Club, and today we're going to continue talking about John Gottman's What Makes Love Last. We've been talking about working through your messes, big and small, basically going through the steps of how you approach your State of the Union address, your State of the Union meeting, your weekly meeting, talking through the acronym ATTUNE. So the speaker's part and the listener's part of how to have this conversation. If you haven't checked out our site, please do so. We're at www.findingyourselfsatx.com. There you can fill out a free life balance questionnaire and submit it to us if you'd like. You can also just fill out a contact form and we'll be in touch. Sorry, let me go back here. Okay, so speaker's job: awareness, tolerance, transforming criticisms into wishes and positive needs. And then the listener's job: understanding, non-defensive listening, and empathy. So we've gone through all of these in the previous 6 videos. And then today what we're going to cover is what the first part of a State of the Union meeting sounds like. When you put these attuned skills to work during a structured meeting, the result is not going to resemble a normal conversation. But that won't detract from the benefits. Mercedes and Oscar, a middle-aged couple grappling with serious marital issues, mastered the speaker-listener approach as part of my 100 couples study. Their marriage began to fray when Mercedes made a midlife career change and became a lawyer. Now Oscar feels neglected, and the tension between them has skyrocketed. In the past, the couple's personalities, his calm reserve and her feistiness, complemented each other and made them a strong anchor for their children, a 20-something daughter, Lydia, and teenage son with autism, Jack. But their current marital problems threaten to tear the family apart. Mercedes believes that Oscar has encouraged Lydia to reject her by minimizing his contributions to their marital meltdown. She feels that his bad-mouthing also alienated her from his extended family. Oscar insists that the real problem between mother and daughter is Mercedes' lack of support for Lydia, who feels insecure around her successful, vibrant mother. Their State of the Union meeting focuses on how to heal the family. Oscar wants Mercedes to reach out to their daughter. Mercedes' priority is for Oscar to let Lydia and other family members know that she is not the bad guy. Before they can reach an accord, they need to hear each other out. Here's how they fared as speaker and listener. And then he says, my comments are in brackets. So even though I can't read brackets, I can do my best to let you know which ones are his comments. Mercedes: I'm really sad about Lydia, and I'm also really frustrated. I wish you would help me with this. Turning criticism into a wish. Oscar: long pause. Mercedes: sad. That's all I feel about this. I feel sad. I'm really almost done. I've given up a little. It's hard to work on this again. Awareness: she's using I statements so she doesn't make Oscar defensive. Oscar: okay, you feel sad about the kids and you want me to help out, right? Mercedes: yes. My need is for you to talk to Lydia about all this and to everyone else in the family. Oscar: okay, so it's really your relationship with Lydia you want my help with, and you need me to talk to everyone in our family too, right? This is understanding. Oscar doesn't try to solve the problem yet. He needs to make sure he's getting it first. Mercedes: right. But do you know about what? Oscar: no, not really. Mercedes: I thought so. She really hurt me too, the things she said to me. And nobody knows that part. Just the part about how I hurt her. Oscar: okay, so you want me to tell everyone your side as well as Lydia's, right? Both families? Mercedes: no, just your family. So they won't think of me as a monster and will know we are working to patch it up. I don't want this going on at your dad's 70th birthday party, which is coming up. Oscar: okay, I get that. I really do. Because Lydia has gone to Uncle Ted about it and they all gossip in my family. Mercedes. Right. So I'm the bad mother right now. In my family, they rarely talk at all. But yours is different. Oscar. Okay, I get that. I understand your feelings and needs here. My family tends to gang up on people and hold grudges. It'd be great if you and Lydia were talking to each other at Dad's birthday party. Here, Oscar is displaying empathy. Mercedes. So true about the grudges. I'd like that too if we had a nice birthday party. Oscar. So, are you done? Do you feel understood? Mercedes. No, I'm not done. You know the gulf between Lydia and me. Well, I'm not supposed to be blaming you, but I think that I need you, really need you, to talk to Lydia and take some responsibility for our conflicts. She's just blaming me, claiming that I neglected you in favor of my law practice. And while our conflicts are partly my fault, they aren't all my fault. Here, Mercedes is starting to accuse her husband. Oscar. No, they're not all. I played a pretty big role in instigating the conflicts because I felt I wasn't getting enough lovemaking. We have been through all of that with Dr. G. Oscar here is being non-defensive. Mercedes. Well, yes, we've been through all that, and I know I'm not as affectionate as you'd like, and I'm working on that, right? Oscar. Right. It's much better now. Mercedes. And you're working on talking to me about what I need and like in our intimacy, right? Oscar. Yes. So my responsibility and the rift between you and Lydia was letting her feel sorry for her old man and enjoying her siding with me against you, right? Here Oscar is trying to understand Mercedes' point of view. Mercedes. Yes, exactly. The word was triangulating, remember? I need you to tell her something, not too many details. I still want this therapy to be mostly private. Tell her something about how in our conflicts you had half the responsibility. Now she's turning the criticism into a wish. She isn't blaming him for bad-mouthing her. Instead, she asks him to help her fix things with her daughter and his family. Oscar. Okay, I really get that. Otherwise, I keep triangulating you as the bad guy, which you're not at all. I get why that would be really upsetting. I did do that. I'm sorry. Empathy. Mercedes. Okay, apology accepted. Yes, that's it. For now, I'd be fine with that. What do you want and need? So then they're going to switch roles and Oscar is going to be the speaker. Okay? So switching roles here. Oscar. Lydia's been ignored. The whole time you were in school, there was never any time for her. This here is not a good start. He's making accusatory you statements. Mercedes. That's not accurate, really. It's just that Jack got all the attention. Not all, either. I paid a lot of attention to Lydia, too. Defensiveness. Mercedes is showing defensiveness. This is going to prevent her from really hearing Oscar's point of view. Oscar. And she had to take care of Jack, or felt that she did. Mercedes. I actually took care of him, mostly, even though I was in school. But the two of them have always been really close. She wanted to take care of him. Here Mercedes is exhibiting more defensiveness. Oscar. But she has felt neglected by you especially. I have been able to be close to her instead of you, but she needed her mom. Still does. So here Oscar is saying more you type statements. Mercedes. So let's get to you. I'm feeling a little ganged up on here. You're describing what I did or didn't do, and you've got it all wrong, I might add. Makes it hard for me to listen and take notes. Mercedes here is trying to get him back on track. Oh yeah, Oscar. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm describing you instead of me. That's what he said not to do. So here her repair has worked. Mercedes says, right. Oscar. I guess I feel angry. Not that I'm angry with you for going to law school or building your practice. I'm really proud of you. I'm really glad I saw you litigate on that case, on that last case. It was a real treat. You were so hot. The guys on that jury thought so too. Mercedes, thank you. I really did ace that case at the very last minute. Oscar, so what am I angry about? I think I'm angry at you for yelling at me in front of Lydia and scaring her, and for the two of you fighting at my mom's funeral also. Mercedes, oh God, I'm feeling so defensive. Oscar, she was upset then because her husband was putting his fist through the wall, and that's what had her upset at the funeral, not me. Oscar, I didn't know that. She told me she was upset because you and I were fighting. Mercedes, that too, I guess. Okay, let's get back to what you need. Oscar, so I need you to listen to her. A long session of just listening to her. Transforming a criticism into a wish. So instead of saying, you never listened to her, he's saying, I need you to listen to her. Mercedes, okay, you need me to really listen to her and not get defensive like I just did with you, right? So here she's understanding and paraphrasing back to him what he's requesting. Oscar, right. Mercedes, anything else? Oscar, well, she really admires you, and I think she's scared she won't measure up to you. Awareness. He is using I statements rather than accusing Mercedes of intimidating their daughter. Mercedes, what? She's an amazing nurse. It's really impressive the way she can think on her feet in emergencies. And I was a lot older than her when I finished law school, so I don't know why she feels like she needs to measure up. Oscar, still, I know that Lydia doesn't think you're really proud of her. Mercedes, she doesn't? Oscar, have you ever told her? Mercedes, not in so many words. You and I have talked about how, growing up, no one in my family ever said too much of anything positive or showed any affection for that matter. Oscar, I know that's an enduring vulnerability issue for you. So here he's exhibiting tolerance. Mercedes, yeah, let me see if I got it. So you were mad at me and want me to really listen to Lydia for a long time so she gets it all out. Also, you need me to directly tell her how proud I am of her, right? So here she's trying to understand the request. Oscar, that's it, yes. Maybe you can also tell her how much you appreciate her care of Jack, or really, her sensitivity to him. So here Oscar's transforming his criticism into a wish. Mercedes, okay, I can understand that. She is pretty amazing at being able to communicate with him. In fact, she's taught me a lot. I know it feels great to me when you tell me that I'm hot when I'm arguing a case I won, so I get it. Tell her directly that I'm proud of her. I will try to do that. Okay, is there anything else? So here she's exhibiting empathy. Oscar, no, that's pretty much it. Despite occasional missteps, Oscar and Mercedes are able to listen, hear, and empathize with each other. They are ready to consider solutions to their conflict. So then we move on to the next stage, which we'll cover in the next video, which is persuasion and problem solving. Okay? And then we'll go into the steps of really talking about the formulaic method of how you solve the conflict. So I think if you've been watching these videos and you enjoy them, please do pick up your own copy of the book, follow along with us. There's a lot of cool quizzes in here that I haven't covered. There's also some chapters that they're just not really stuff that I'm too comfortable covering, and they get into some nitty-gritty details in here. Happy to be here with you. Look forward to talking with you more tomorrow. If you want to discuss more in detail with me, I will make time for the initial free consult. I do have a wait list though for clients, but definitely Penny and I will make time to accommodate you. So give us a call, reach out, and we'll talk more. Look forward to talking with you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.